Right, guys, bit of Johnny Adams there for you. Yeah, just a quick video, really. God, you really saw the crease of my tits then for a second. Yeah, just a quick video. I've just shot a review of this, which wasn't so quick, but very, very good. And yeah, so just a quick, it's not a PSA because I'm not giving you helpful information. I'm wanting to receive helpful information. I found a really good deal for basically 2 full days in Naples. Really cheap accommodation. I'm never too fussed as long as it's not hostel. I don't care. I'm only in there to sleep, shit and shower, to be honest. And I was just wondering, to anyone who's watching this, who's spent time in Naples, yeah, I've realised I've still got like beer foam on my moustache, but we'll keep it in. Yeah, and I was just wondering, to anyone who's been there, what are your recommendations in regards to like places to eat, places to drink? I'm not necessarily going to be doing too much touristy like excursions on this trip because it is only 2 days. My philosophy, you sound like a pretentious cunt already. My philosophy is when I travel on my own to these places for like a long weekend or a few days, I might fit in like you have to check this place out, this historical place. But it's never really like the main reason. I want to be there, I want to be absorbed by the city, and I want to live for like 72 hours as someone who lives in that city. So I probably won't be going to like Pompeii or anything like that. There are a few like exhibitions and art galleries and stuff like that, and obviously historical landmarks within the city that I will be checking out as I'm traversing the city. I already have an idea of like places that I want to go to eat and to drink. There's not too much focus on like the whole beer side of it for me. Although I can see that there are a couple of like craft beer places where I can check out maybe some Italian craft beer that we don't get access to really that much here in the UK. I'll probably just be mainly on like good quality Italian lager, like Peroni brewed correctly. And I think there are some places that sell is it Ichnusa, which come in the stubby bottles, which is a fantastic beer, by the way. And whatever sort of like local breweries there are, really. But it's not the focus, it's just, I'm basically a lazy, boring traveller because I'll just spend the day and night just walking around, hoping to snag a few cheap Napoli top replicas, obviously going to the Maradona mural and trying to document every Maradona themed piece of art that I can. I don't know if I'll be shooting many YouTube videos while I'm there. It will probably primarily be like reels on my Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, just putting it out there, what places would you say are a must for when it comes to food, drink, going for a coffee? I know some really interesting looking like breakfast places and that sort of stuff. I'm not too interested in going to any sort of like posh restaurants. Like, I'm not going to Naples to find a place that does really nice fried chicken or smash burgers. I'm just going to places that are historic and so well regarded for their like the pizzas, and pasta dishes. I'm not doing any seafood. So I've already like watched some videos of people traveling around and doing a food tour of Naples and stuff like that. But sometimes, you know, you find a place that doesn't make it on those lists or don't make it on those videos or Instagram posts. And that's what I'm really wanting to hear, to be honest. And I've always wanted to go to Naples. It's been the Italian city that I want to visit to, even though it's probably not going to be the best for my anxiety because it's such a bustling, rough around the edges but authentic place, where people are real. You know, it's going to be tourists, but in and amongst people who actually live and work in Naples. Obviously it's very hectic on the roads in Napoli, but you know, being a big fan of Italian cinema and especially like Italian crime films of the 70s, although I looked at my collection and I actually only have Violent Naples. That's the only crime film I've got that was based and shot in Naples. But I've always had a real sort of like love to go there. So I'm using this like 2 days as a bit of a recce, because the idea is maybe next year to book an extended time off on work and travel to, you know, quite a few places within Italy over the space of a week, that sort of thing, and then do your like Mount Peruvius and Pompeii and stuff like that. It is Mount Peruvius, isn't it? But for 2 days next week, 2 full days next week, I'm just going to be in and amongst it, just being a boring person who just walks around, sits down for a bit, gets a grab, or, you know, grabs a bit to eat there, maybe has a drink there, have a coffee here. Yeah, so any recommendations would be greatly appreciated. I could have just done a 30-second video, but I didn't. So yeah, I will try get as much content as I can. I'm trying to offload as much like videos and photos on my phone as I can, but my places where I've got cloud storage are getting a little bit full, and I've still got all the videos and the photos that I took of Berlin and Paris still on my phone, and that's taken up a hell of a lot of space because I want to document a hell of a lot of it. So yeah, I might, if I'm, you know, feel confident enough, shoot some videos while I'm there on YouTube just to upload. There will probably be content being uploaded every other day of stuff that I'm reviewing prior to my trip. But yeah, just recommendations really. Do you know what I mean? Just what did you do when you went to Naples? So let me know. Now, if he could have edited it, that could have been a smooth like fade out, but he doesn't because he's an idiot and he's too lazy to buy a new laptop or MacBook to actually do some editing on. Turn the camera off.